Everyone, welcome to my kitchen for another episode of In the Kitchen with KK. I hope you're loving all of these new summer videos, foods that will light up your health for the summertime. And if you missed my video on 6 tips for better summer health, check it out. It helps you to align with what nature has going for us and ways that you can just improve naturally through your routine and dietary shifts. So I'm a passionate integrative health coach. I'm an author, I'm an educator. Simple Cooking for Vitality is such a unique cookbook, really helping you to understand the unique energy of food, how it's affecting your different organs and systems, and cleaning up your body with simple, whole food. It's it. Delicious, not deprived. We are converting recipes. You've seen me convert all of these different tasty dessert type and bakery type recipes so that they're healthier for your body. They're productive, fats, fiber, protein, keeping that blood sugar stable, giving you real energy. Energy does not come from your adrenals. It comes from a slow release and how your body is metabolizing what you're eating. So today we're focusing on heart health. And I've got some beets out here. Don't get afraid. If you've had beets, you haven't had them possibly the right way, but they're so darn powerful. Heart health is immediately affected when you check and change your diet immediately. And when you also do some eating patterns such as fasting and windowed eating, and I work with my clients on that. But right today, we're talking about antioxidants. Antioxidants lower the reduction of inflammation in the body. Most people are today systemically inflamed. They're inflamed all over. You don't feel it. You know that I talk about this. I know it's resisting. Well, I talk about this in every one of my videos about everything that I do is for cellular health, but also to reduce inflammation. What foods are causing that? So antioxidants help protect you. So they're also your cellular bodyguards. And if we're eating for cellular health, that's where longevity and energy is coming from. We have to be concerned and get more antioxidants into our body. I'm going to show you great ways to do that. We're going to be making a soup, a really quick soup today. I'm also going to show you how to get raw beets. We're going to sneak some raw beets and some cooked beets into this soup. We're also going to do stay tuned for all these, a red berry smoothie, and we're adding in some raw beets. You barely notice them, but you're going to understand why after I go over why we need beets, why this is delicious. I did all these recipes during a heart health talk of mine, and everyone loved them. So generally, the way that I get beets raw the most is I either juice them or I buy a juice at a local juicery, an organic juice. You want organic beets. They're grown in the ground. You want organic soil, but beets are amazing. So why are they so amazing? Now, just so you guys know, this is all about empowerment. You need to know that health is in your hands, because the single most important thing you do every day is you eat and you drink, and you're doing it every day. Hopefully not too much, but you're doing it every day. You're eating meals every day. So all of that is relaying to your body, going through your liver, of course, but it's relaying the energy of the food you're eating. You're either killing your cells or you're improving your cells. So every day, so empowerment is in your hands. As soon as you make changes with the food, your body changes. My clients have results that they see generally within 3 days, if not immediately. People that come to my supper clubs feel it immediately. So I just want to give you the inspiration to make these little changes, because you have control over your health and your future health. So beets raw, we want to get the raw ones as much as possible, because then these strong antioxidants, the carotenoids in there, are not damaged. So another way that I use raw beets is I grate them up. There is a raw salad in the liver section of my book. Honestly, it's one of the favorite salads when I do my book signings. So that is in section 8 of the liver. And there's a lot of other things that are in there, but grated up raw beets you can add to salad. Here, powerful antioxidants, the betalains. So betalains, B-E-T-A-L-A-I-N-E. So that is a powerful carotenoid that it grabs onto toxins. It helps to reduce inflammation. It supports liver. Liver needs our help all the time. It's doing a huge, huge job. It also, for the liver, and this is often not talked about because the liver is not talked about. You know, I love the liver. Bile. Most people have sluggish livers and stagnant bile. Stagnant bile. What do we need? Bile is what the liver, it's the gallbladder holds it, but every time we eat fat, it emulsifies the fat just like a dish soap. And if you've got undigested fats in your body, causes major problems, especially in small intestine. And we need to, for proper digestion, we need to break things down. That's why we have stomach acid, to break down our proteins, to protect us from bacteria. But bile, we need to keep it nice and thin. There's foods that do that. I talk all about that in the gallbladder and the liver section, section 7 of my book too. So that is something that is a big benefit. We want to keep it nice and flowing, else you'll encourage your biliary ducts, the bile ducts, to get gunked up with gallstones. You don't need to get gallstones. You need to focus on liver and cleaning up, and you'll be fine. It is anti-inflammatory, these beets. But the big thing for the heart is natural nitrites. So these nitrites turn into nitrates. They'll turn into a vasodilator, and that's what we want. We want the vasodilation. That means the widening of your all of the vessels so that you have oxygen flowing more freely. So this reduces blood pressure. This gives you more energy as long as you're having iron going through your body. So we need these natural nitrates. Greens also have them. So the power of green smoothies and raw greens, getting that in your body. This also helps. So what else? So nitric oxide, that's what I was trying to think of. But the beet greens as well. Let me just tell you a little bit about beet greens here. I like them better when I get them from the farmer's market. These are looking a little dull, but beet greens have more iron than spinach. So if you're mixing like Swiss chard and beet greens and collards when you're steaming them, this is a great green to get. The bioavailable calcium is off the charts as well. So then you're also getting your folate. Folate, liver needs folate. Your red blood cells need folate. So beets are not just a good for your blood. They're good for reducing toxins. They're great for your liver, and they're great for your heart. Fantastic. Beta carotene, vitamin A. Beta carotene gets converted to vitamin A in your liver. We want a nice, vibrant liver. And eye health. When your liver is vibrant, your eyes are doing well. Lutein, zeaxanthin, these are types of carotenoids. These are anti-inflammatory, reducing, really great, strong antioxidants. Stay with me here. Magnesium, potassium, all of these minerals. This is fantastic. So you can utilize the beet greens if they're looking nice. These are smaller beets, so these are great to steam, to put into salads. These big ones, these are ones that I generally peel. It's easier to peel a big beet for juicing. So raw beet juice, you feel the vasodilation into your brain because you're getting more oxygen flow, and that is fantastic. That's what we need for our health. So let's get on to this recipe. We'll come back to the other things. What else is in here these are purple sweet potatoes. If you haven't had these, purple sweet potatoes have 2.5 times the antioxidants that garnet, a different one, anthocyanins, the same antioxidants that blueberries have. So we're putting those in there. We're putting in garlic. So here's some peeled garlic cloves. This is half of an onion. So we're going to roast these super easy, and they don't have to be cut up any specific way. I just have them not too big so that they'll roast more quickly. We just have the oven on 400. We're just going to heat these up. Then we're going to put some raw beets back in. So I've saved half of a beet to go back into the soup. Soup is delicious. It's going to have cinnamon and nutmeg. And we're going to be utilizing some coconut milk and pumpkin. So let's get these in the oven, and then we'll actually make the smoothie while these are roasting. But let's get this set up first. By the way, the blender is a NutriBullet RX. You can use a Vitamix as well, but the NutriBullet RX comes with this is a soup attachment. And the other one, because normally their smoothies will turn upside down like that. So you're going to top load that soup. And so I just put these on parchment paper. We've got the beets, we've got the onions. And they don't have to be cooked that long. In fact, we're just going to, I think, how many minutes here? Like 25 minutes, just until they're softened, 25 minutes or so. Beets. I'm just going to brush them with some avocado oil. So I keep out this because I'm using these stuff all the time with this little silicone spreader here. So with the brush, it's a little easier than drizzling because the application ends up being a little bit better. I'm going to put my apron on. I'm a little worried I'm going to get something on my white jeans here. And then we're just going to sprinkle some sea salt and black pepper. The oven is already on 400. I love this from Sur La Table. It just makes the one of my clients actually had this, so I got one as well. All right, so I'm using pink Himalayan sea salt. I have that in a shaker that I use all the time. We'll get on the apron after. Let's get these in the oven. Set the timer for 25 minutes. Okay, we're good. I'm going to move some of this stuff. We're going to make a yummy berry smoothie. So we're going to be using high antioxidant berries. Strawberries. It's strawberry season. All of the red colors are also colors for the heart. We're going to be using cranberries, strawberries. If you have acai, you can put some of that in there. All of these rich red flavors are kind of going to mask the flavor of beet in your smoothie, but you're going to get it in your body. Body's going to love it. And so let me just move some of this stuff and then we'll go on and make the smoothie. Okay, so this smoothie is about antioxidants. It's not supposed to be overly sweet. It is for your heart. It is to deliver all of the antioxidants of these beautiful red berries. Cranberries, fantastic for your kidneys and your bladder health. The natural acids in cranberry help to impede the growth of bacteria. Fantastic cranberries. So, and during the fall, I bought lots of bags of organic cranberries and make my own cranberry sauce. Fantastic. No, we'll be doing that during the fall. We want to cut way back on the sugar. We're getting the sugar palette down. We are just enjoying the beautiful natural sweetness of berries. These are berries that I froze. They're organic strawberries are on sale. When they are, get them. Use some, freeze some. These are great. We're going to be adding in berries. So you just make this the way you like it with the berries that you like. These smell so good. But natural berries have high antioxidants. They're lower in the sugars because they're not refined sugars. These are natural sugars. Look at all this. This is raspberries. Fantastic. This is going to make at least 2 smoothies, 2 6. It'll make like 32 ounces. But the whole goal here is to get raw beets in there, have it taste amazing, but still have you get all of the antioxidants. So what I did is I took one of these beautiful little beets. Now, if the beets, you could actually put some beet greens in, but don't because it'll turn it brown. We want to keep it really red. That's part of the beauty of it. So I took 1 small beet and we're going to add that in. Be careful of the beet juice. It stains everything in the board. That's why I use a white, like wet board, prep board over there for that. So the other way that you're going to get some natural sweetness and lots of good potassium is from the coconut water here. So add a good cup, cup and a half, and then you can add in some filtered water as well. These are all frozen, so the blender is going to, I can already smell the roasting vegetables so good when onions and garlic roast. Your whole house smells amazing. Okay, so this blender is super strong. We're gonna put this on, and we're gonna also add some chia seeds. So just hide your, so because they're all frozen, it's gonna need a little bit more water, no problem. Look at this, so it's looking like one of the bowls that you get, you know, acai bowls. Those are often way too sweet. So this is just about the antioxidants and all these rich red berries. So the chia seeds, now this is where you're going to add in some fiber, excellent fiber, omega-3, some natural protein. And as you are releasing toxins, that's what these antioxidants are really great at. The greens, the herbs, the cilantro, the spirulina, chlorella, all these things help to encourage the toxins that are stored in our tissues to be dislodged, chelated, and removed from the body via our colon. And we need fiber for that, for things to attach to. Fiber also helps you reduce your cholesterol instead of circulating cholesterol. That's why you want things flowing in the body. Okay. So let's just finish this baby up. We'll give it a taste. I know you love it. So usually this is the task of color. That's what we want. We don't want to blend it. We add it to the color. So you can, I'm probably gonna squeeze a green in there, or I have lime juice. I can add in some of that, but fresh squeezed lemon. Lemon is, all the citruses are alkaline. It doesn't make sense because they're acid, but they're alkaline to the body, whereas both cranberries and strawberries are actually acidic fruit. However, the raspberries are not. The beets are not. All vegetables are alkaline in the body. And that's why to create a disease-free body, eating to beat disease, kind of, you want to make sure that you're getting an alkaline. And that's, you know, when you do those green smoothies the right way, not only are you hyperloading nutrients, you're creating an alkaline environment in your body where disease and critters can't grow. And that's exactly what we do not want. So let me put this in a glass, clean up a bit. We'll be right back, and then we'll make the soup. So if you're still watching and you're enjoying it, give me a thumbs up. That's always fun. And write me a comment. How do you enjoy beets? And if you want to, if you haven't subscribed already and you want to get notifications, you know how to do that. Hit subscribe. That's super awesome. I love it. You know, I really put my happy energy into all of this. Look at this delicious smoothie. Now, if you're thinking this is not sweet enough for you, add a banana. I tell you how to freeze your bananas. So you freeze them a little bit on the greener side. So you're getting more inulin fiber. You're still getting lots of potassium. So you're going to add more potassium to this, which is great. Fiber and a little natural sweetness. Now, I like to store my smoothies in these glass jars in the refrigerator. If I need a grab and go, I'll take one of those blender bottles. But at home, I like to do my fun straws, beautiful glasses. Guys, this smells so good. The raspberries were amazing smelling in here with the strawberries. So, I got more. And the lemon, a great addition. So I just squeezed a whole lemon in there. You could also do a lime. So that gives it a really summery, a summery kind of feel to the whole mix there. So this vasodilator, perfect. Straight beet juice before you go work out or do a bike ride. Because I don't like to eat before I work out in the morning. Like to let my body use up some of the stored glycogen. But a beet juice is fantastic because you're vasodilating the body. You're gonna have more natural energy through blood flow. Take a look at this. So this is why you don't want to add greens to this, because you're going to change the color. So this is so beautiful. The only greens you could probably add to this are some microgreens. So a little handful of those, because they give you a super potent amount of proteins and vitamins and minerals without changing things too much. So I have this huge, beautiful jar of yumminess that I can drink the next couple days. And this will stay a couple days. Don't leave it more than that. If it gets thick, it's because the chia seeds are absorbing all of that. Just add some more coconut water, but that's naturally sweetened. So an easy way to get some raw beets in your body. So if you've not tried this, I'll do the recipe, but you saw it was about 2 cups of strawberries, a cup of cranberries, a cup of raspberries. Is sounding really good, right? Filtered water, coconut water, 1 small beet, about this size. Okay. Now, only a few minutes left there. So guys, food changes everything. It changes your gut microbiome. So once you start eating better food and you stop feeding it the processed food, too much sugar, the bad guys die off, the good guys start to get populated because we're feeding them. Food changes your hormones, changes your brain connections, your cognitive connections, your mood, your energy, everything changes your genetic expression. This is the biggest thing for longevity and for looking good and feeling good well into your 70s. There's a reason why not. So, and I'm a testament to that. I like to walk the talk for you guys. So coconut milk sometimes is misunderstood. It is a medium chain fat, medium chain saturated fat. But the saturated fat is easier on the liver than some. It is utilized by the brain, especially if your body's not too good at making ketones. All right, because you really got to get that metabolic switching going. It'll feed, the coconut oil will feed the brain center where it needs that type of energy, because ketones are like rocket fuel for the brain. So this coconut oil with the lauric acid as well, it reduces inflammation in the body. So there's many reasons to put in coconut milk and utilize coconut milk instead of dairy. I utilize it instead of creams. I use it in my my chocolate gelatos. So there's many different ways I use it. We're going to use some in the soup. So what it does is it gives it this rich, satisfying, because fats help you feel satiated, right? And that's what you want. You want a soup that makes you feel satiated. And this soup is going to have really great nature's carbs filled with massive amounts of antioxidants, right? So sweet potatoes trump potatoes every day of the week because of the loads of antioxidants. But potatoes are overutilized. They convert high sugars. They're cooked in inflammatory fats most often. And we just don't need that much sugar unless we're growing. My clients are generally over 50. They're not growing anymore. And we want to keep that blood sugar nice and stable. So we're using that. We're also getting in some raw pumpkin seeds, and raw pumpkin seeds are a great topper for this as well, along with red onions. So we're getting more natural antioxidants. So I'm going to throw those in, but because we're blending this soup, we're going to be able to do that. So pumpkin seeds, fantastic for the amount of zinc and other things in there. Really great for prostate health, great for men for creating testosterone, better sperm count. Pumpkin seeds are fantastic. And quarter cup, 10 grams of good quality amino acids. All great reasons to have them. The spices we're putting in, Ceylon cinnamon and nutmeg. So this soup, although it can be also a fall soup, it is great for the heart. So we can utilize it in the summer, utilize it not too hot or hot, it doesn't matter. You know, you can eat it kind of cold, but it's just fantastic. So as soon as these are done in the oven, we will come right back and put the soup together. Okay, let's get these out. Wow, this smells amazing. And I'm really enjoying my smoothie. I gotta push this over a little. Pan's super hot. So we're just gonna use the parchment paper to throw everything in. Then we're gonna put the other ingredients on top and blend it up. So good. So I have pumpkin here. Now, if it's fall and you have pumpkins, you can use raw pumpkin. I've actually used some of this because I made some overnight oats. And so you don't need a full can, or you can put a full can, but I just used 1/4 of a cup out of this. So it's a good time to, you could set some aside if you want to do that. So I'm just going to add in this can here. Hopefully I can get it all in. I saw the cover went flying in, so let's get this out. This is how much fun it is. All right. Spatula is always helpful. So you can use a full can of organic pumpkin, or you can use raw pumpkin during pumpkin season. And we got pumpkin on top here. So we're having fun. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Now this is the other half of the beet. I just cut it up in smaller pieces. We're going to put that in. So let's get the roasted veggies in there. Parchment paper helps you clean up everything. Plus, it's going to help you to do this. Nice and easy. And we've got, so a 1/2 cup with the coconut milk. So a whole can. So put the rest into a glass jar. That's what I do in the refrigerator. Then I'll use that for some other type of recipe that I'm making. And we're going to add water. 2 cups. Here, I'm just going to use that for now. We can load from the top. And we want 1/2 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. There's a little 1/4 measure. Ceylon cinnamon, fantastic. So we got these warming spices in there as well. This recipe is just super fun. It's a great way to use your blender. And that is organic nutmeg. Put these to the side. And about 1 to 2 tablespoons of raw. So I grind these raw pumpkin seeds in my coffee grinder. So I could just add them, but because we're blending this all up, I'm just going to add them in. And then we'll put some of them on top of the soup when we're enjoying it with fresh red onions. The soup is just so freaking delicious. Okay, let's get the top on. So let's have a nice secure top, different than the smoothies. We're going to blend this. Looking really amazing, right? Oh my God, that is so good. Okay, this blender stops and it goes slower, then it goes on its own, then it stops on its own. But let's just get this off. Because of the steam, it's going to hold on tight here. So let me just pull it off. Okay. Let's take a look here. Now, you're going to think, I don't know about that, but listen, if you want to get antioxidants in your body, taste something different. do your body good, because as soon as you change your food, you change everything. But with the onions and the garlic, now I'm going to put this in a bowl, show you how to dress it up, and it's just flipping so delicious. Hold on. Okay, let's dress up this amazing soup. So unique. So you can pour this into a saucepan and make it really hot. You can also add some bone broth to it if you want to, but not the purpose. The purpose is to showcase how to get more beets. And I hope you enjoyed this, because thinning your bile, improving your kidneys, your liver, your heart, getting more nitric oxide in your body as a vasodilator. Fantastic. I always have red onions saved just for this perfect situation here. To slice a few. Red onions are going to be higher in antioxidants. And you know, when you cook everything, you're losing that antioxidants. Why raw food, it is good to get some raw food. Your digestive fire wants some warmth, but we need the raw food and all of those plant compounds, antioxidants, there's various different ones. I mentioned carotenoids here. Those are the things that give us the power to save ourselves, our cells, bodyguards. A few crunchiness on top, so you're getting crunchy from, this is so fantastic. And it beats the heck out of borscht, which is cold beet soup. And so this is partially cooked, partially raw, fantastic with those warming spices, just delicious. Yum. The cinnamon and the nutmeg, fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed this today. Another fun time in the kitchen with KK, learning a little bit, making yummy recipes. So have a fantastic rest of your day.